Hi and welcome to Meaningful Mondays with me, Rashmi Shetty, a space where I share my life lessons. And today's life lesson is on the power of intention. Dr. Wayne Dyer had said, our intentions create our reality. And it's really very true. This happened to me a few years ago when I was in RJ, and I was looking at how to bring in newness into what I was doing. And suddenly, I got a call from our assistant station director. She normally doesn't call you unless you made a mistake. And so I started breaking my head to understand where I went wrong during which show that she's called me and asked me to come and meet her. Very, very, very nervous. I entered her room on the appointed day and time, and she seemed to be in a very nice mood. We started with pleasantries. She asked me about the changed show formats, the timings, listener feedback, and this was not going where I was expecting it to go. And suddenly she said, You know what, Rashmi? As English RJs, you have 2 hours back to back. Can you come up with a concept? Think about it and get back to me whenever you can on a new concept for a show. Now, getting to meet her like this one on one in such a nice mood is a rarity, and I didn't want to let go of it. So I just immediately blurted, How about a chat show? She's like, Okay, what kind of a chat show? Because on radio, you should have a good concept. Otherwise, since there's no visual medium, the listener can just turn off. So I said, Yes, ma'am. Um, how about a concept like people who are academically qualified in one area and have followed a passion, pursued a calling or an interest, and are very successful? It's nowhere related to their academic qualification. She said, Okay, interesting. What would you like to call it? I said, Different folks with different strokes, because that's the first thing that came to my mind. So she was like, Okay, drop the first different, just make it folks with different strokes. Nice. It sounds very good. It's got a nice zing to it. Go ahead, make your promo, and I give you full freedom to choose which guest fits in there. You know the station rules, and you know who can fit in there. Go ahead, do the show. All the very best. I left her room completely shocked. I couldn't believe what just happened because I did not have a chat show in mind when I entered. I did not have the concept of that chat show in mind. And I didn't know more than two people who fitted that concept. And I just went ahead and gave her that, and she's given me the freedom. I was worried how I'm going to fulfill this. But as a little girl, it was my desire to be a chat show host. And here, the offer was just coming to me in a platter. It couldn't have been easier than this. Whenever I watched Oprah hosting her chat shows, I don't remember how many times I've seen it. Even now, I watch it on YouTube because I love the way she makes her guests feel and her audience feel. And I think that personal connect she establishes is something which is phenomenal. And I always aspire that I should be a chat show host one day. And here I had my chance, but I didn't have guests because this was a very niche show. And that evening, I had a friend who called in to ask me what happened in the meeting because I had shared with her I'm going since she called me up. And I was a little worried as to what went wrong in my shows that the assistant station director has called me. So she said, Okay, what happened in the meeting? What did she scold you for? So I was like, you won't believe this. She actually gave me this offer of hosting a chat show. She's given me the permission. And she immediately said, Okay, take it. Because she doesn't give it to a lot of us. She's given it to you, just take it. I said, But I don't know guests. I don't have any guests other than two people I met recently. Nobody else fits in it. So she's like, That's okay. We'll find the guests. I'll help you find in my network. But just don't say no to this offer. Go ahead, make your promo. I'll play the jingle whenever I'm on air and I'll make sure all of us do. And we'll get this going. Congratulations. I'm really happy for you. I somehow felt very light after the conversation. Just with that one statement she made, I'll help you find the guests from my network. The promos went on air. Everyone was super excited, and so was I. And today, when I look back, that show ran for a year, which means we had 24 people who fit in the framework of folks with different strokes. I started off with two who I knew would fit in, and the rest of the guests I realized just happened to come and fill the chair. It would be some newspaper article that I would read, a TV interview that I would have seen, or people who have heard the show and then write into the radio station saying that we have a guest who fits the chair. And lo and behold, I didn't have to do anything. I realized the universe gave it to me because I was ready and my intention absolutely pure. So that's when I understood that our intent creates our reality. The only important need in that intent is earnestness or honesty. If you're honest in your intention, the way the universe plays is beyond our understanding. I'm sure you too have such fascinating stories. Do share it and make sure that you have a meaningful and purposeful week ahead. Stay safe, stay blessed.